You know, the blood gonna be off our hands. It's for you to get right. It's for you to acknowledge your offense so you can obtain salvation. You know? But that's our people. They only want to be talked to like they babies. They don't want to hear. I heard a song the other day. I think it was Big Crit. He was saying that he don't want to hear what he did wrong. But that's the whole spirit of our people as a whole, man. Especially the 2/3. They do not want to hear what they doing wrong. But take that same mentality into getting a degree or whatever. So you telling me the teacher can't tell you marked this question wrong?
You can't judge me.
You know what I'm saying? They can't. They can't.
And they actually, believe it or not, because I don't know what I was doing. I think I was helping my sister with math or something. And the way they teach is completely different, right? The way we learn math is different from the way they learn math, right? And I think I was talking to somebody before, why they changed it? It's so stupid now, how they do things. And they said because they weren't passing tests, so they had to change it. And it's actually in their curriculums and most curriculums that they aren't allowed to mark an answer as wrong, because they say that that's discouraging for the child. The child just needs to know. So they'll mark every answer. Oh, he told me because he went to the school and said, why aren't you telling my son that this is wrong? And they say, well, we don't teach people that, we don't teach children that what they mark is wrong because it's some psychological, you know, so we just say that it's right. So they're never wrong. That's terrible. They got to know what's right and what's wrong. But Esau's so fucking demented. They don't understand the reason why they're getting low test scores and all the other stuff. They just say we got to change your stuff up. So now they think that telling your kids that they're wrong when the answer is it does damage to them. What? That's how they're supposed to learn. They told right all the way up until 6th grade. That's stupid. That's enabling bad behavior, man.
Yeah.
Dumbasses.
Verse 11, but my people would not hearken to my voice, and Israel would none of me. So I gave them up unto their own heart's lust, and they walked in their own counsels. Oh, that my people had hearkened unto me, and Israel had walked in my ways. I should soon have subdued their enemies and turned my hand against their adversaries.
The Lord said, if Israel would have hearkened to his voice and listened to his words, he would have subdued the enemies. But our people didn't do that. So what the Lord do? He sent them against us. And the scripture tell you that if the Lord be for you, who can be against you? Well, if the Lord is against you, then who can deliver you from his hands? See? So instead of trying to please the next man or pleasing Esau, trying to get butter biscuits, as Tarika she say, from your oppressor, you supposed to be trying to please the Most High, man. Cause he the only one that know what your fears are. You know, he know what your weaknesses are. So it's nothing for him to have you in a situation that you're terrified of, or to bring the perfect judgment on you. Esau is just in the way, man, to see if you believe. Because he got the power, you know, the authority right now to choke us out, kill us, shoot us, you know. But if you believe and have faith in the Lord, man, like he could make your walk much easier. He could make your punishment lighter, you know, make your load bearable. You know? And what do you say? All our people have to do is acknowledge their offense and come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. The scriptures tell you that if all Israel face Jerusalem and repent, he'll deliver us. You know, just like he did in our past captivities. But our people they ain't gonna see eye to eye. They want to be everything but what the Lord said they are. And so that's why he left a remnant that's gonna bring Israel back. Because the majority of our nation gonna be killed off. That's the harsh truth about it. They're not gonna get right. But their remnant is gonna be what the Lord used to bring Israel back.
There's Ezekiel 23, I started at 22. It says, therefore, a lullaby, which is another name for either the northern or southern kingdom. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will raise up thy lovers against thee, from whom thy mind is alienated, and I will bring them against thee on every side. The Babylonians, the Chaldeans, Pekod, and Shoa, and Koa, and all the Assyrians with them. All of them desirable young men, captains and rulers, great lords and renowned, all of them riding upon horses. And they shall come against thee with chariots, wagons, and wheels, and with an assembly of people, which shall set against thee buckler and shield and helmet round about. And I will set judgment before them, and they shall judge thee according to their judgments. Jump down. Verse 28. But thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will deliver thee into the hand of them whom thou hatest, into the hand of them from whom thy mind is alienated. And they shall deal with thee hatefully, and shall take away all thy labor, and shall leave thee naked and bare. And the nakedness of thy whoredoms shall be discovered, both thy lewdness and thy whoredoms. I will do these things unto thee, because thou hast gone a whoring after the heathen, and because thou art polluted with their idols.
Because you wanted to go and be just, wanted to worship other gods, you know, like the heathen, that word whoring. It's like we committed adultery on the Most High with a dumbass statue or idol, something that had to be created, instead of worshiping the Creator. What was that last party after that?
Okay. It says, for thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will deliver thee into the hand of them whom thou hatest, into the hand of them from whom thy mind is alienated. And they shall deal with thee hatefully, and shall take away all thy labor, and shall leave thee naked and bare. And the nakedness of the whoredoms shall be discovered, both thy lewdness and thy whoredoms. I will do these things unto thee, because thou hast gone a whoring after the heathen, and because thou art polluted with their idols.
Now, don't that describe the condition of our people to the right now? Right now, we in the hand of people that don't give a damn about our life, that don't care about our children's life, that don't care about righteousness, all because we wanted to be like them. We wanted to do what we saw them doing. When the Lord gave us specific instructions on how to worship Him, how to serve Him, how to sacrifice to Him, what foods to eat, He made it dummy proof. You know, that was the first book for dummies. You know how they got these books, fishing for dummies or carpentry for dummies. The Lord gave us how to be Israelite for dummies, man. And our people still found a way to go off. Like, I make this analogy before, with anybody that's growing up in Silicon Valley, or pick any area that's well off, you know, low crime rates, you know, you don't have to worry about money, you don't have to worry about anything. Saying to hell with that. I don't want my inheritance. I want to go live in the hood and struggle. Nobody gonna fucking say that. But that's what Israel did. Forget all this being blessed and being above all these other nations. I want to go down here and be on their level. I want to worship dumbass idols that can't do nothing, that don't eat or drink, don't breathe, don't move, nothing. Israel did that.
This is Psalms 106 and 34. They did not destroy the nations concerning whom Yahweh commanded them,
That's right.
but were mingled among the heathen and learned their works, and they served their idols, which were a snare unto them. Yeah, they sacrificed their sons and their daughters unto devils.
Right. So when the Lord told us to slaughter these other nations, to subdue them, you know, to push them out the lands, Israel didn't. They went and made covenants with them. They went and mingled with them, living amongst them, learning their heathenistic ways. And Israel took to that shit.
Just like they doing now.
Just exact how they doing now. Your oppressor came and gave you a blonde hair, blue eye, Jesus, and they took to that. What the Lord said that you would worship gods that neither your forefathers did in the land of these captivities. But Jake, you ain't gotta make Jake worship idols. Now he gonna do it willingly. You know, they gonna do it because they see the heathen doing it, and they see the heathen what it looked like to be in a good case. They don't struggle for hardly much. They got their own businesses. They got their own whatever. But guess what? They don't got the promises. They not inheriting the kingdom of heaven. So really the whole time you trying to be like the heathen, but the heathen wish they was you.
That's right. This wisdom of Solomon 2 and 24. Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world. They that do hold of his side do find it.
Yep. So keep thinking that if I just study Esau, and if I study his strategy and his ways on how he got what he got, that you gonna get somewhere. You gonna be dead, man. This kingdom, it only promotes death, destruction, and wickedness. So, I mean, looking at history, what has following the heathen got us? A foot up our ass. Kicked out of our fucking land by the Most High. Ran up out of our homeland. We living like vagabond. We living like Esau's supposed to be living. All over the place.
Instead of us being the kings of the earth, we the slaves.
And right. But that's what happens when you envy the devil. When you want to be like the devil.
It's Jeremiah 10 and 2. That's a prime example, brother. Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, but be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
Right. The heathen look and see the things that the Most High created and that Yahweh Shah formed, and they make images out of them. They worship them. They take the animals and make statues and worship the animals. You know? Worshiping the creature and not the creator. But that's the heathen mindset for you. That's the heathen mind state for you. Yes.
Lamentations 1. How doeth the city sit solitary that was full of people? How is she become as a widow? She that was great among the nations and princes among the provinces, how is she become tributary? Tributary.
And that's talking about Jerusalem, man. That's talking about our people. Our people are the holy city as a whole, collectively. We make up the holy city. But look at us. Instead of collecting from the other nations, we in subjection to them. We paying tribute to them. We getting taxed the hell out of us. You know, everybody else making money off of us. That's why they over here. You know, that's why they in our neighborhoods. Everybody getting a piece of us, of our downfall. But you know, our people go into these heathen shops, skinning and grinning to give them their money like they their best friend. You know, when the whole time they looking at you like, you dumb niggas. Y'all was look at what y'all was and now look at you. You know, because believe it or not, they know our history. Some of them even tell you now, because they feeling guilty. They feel that the end is near and something gonna happen. You know. But these other nations is not your friends. You got Israelites scattered within these other nations that look like the other nations, but as a whole, these other nations is not your friends. They just here to make money off of you and to pop your women. You know? That's it. Why you don't see none of these shops that you go and spend your money at out there protesting? Hell no, they boarding their shops up so when it's calmed down or whatever, they can get back to getting your money.
Yeah, you don't see no Ethiopians out there protesting.
Oh, no.
You don't see no goddamn Somalians, no South Africans, none of them.
But that's all our people know is, oh, Africa. Some countries you go over there, they're gonna kill your ass on sight. They know that it's a difference between us and them. Ham and Shem. Just because people have the same skin tone as you don't mean you're the same people. When the last time you stuck your head up a cow ass? Talking about you a man now. Why you don't got a big wooden gauge in your lip? The Lord just told you in